Hey guys, in this video, going to be going over a strong moveset build that you can teach your Togetic in the second generation Pokemon games. Togetic is a normal flying type, leaving it immune to ghost and ground, resisting bug, grass, and then it's going to be weak to electric, ice, and rock. When looking at the numbers, you can see there's a lot of areas of weakness. The two strengths here are going to be the defense and special defense. You have special defense up there at 105 and then defense at 85, but this is kind of countered with the fact that Togetic only has 55 in the HP category. And then in terms of your offensive attacks, you're going to want to utilize your special attack, which is double your attack at 80, attack at just 40. Now, the downside is the fact that Togetic is a normal flying type. These are physical type moves in the Gen 2 game, meaning that if we have any moves that are same type attack bonus, they're going to go off of that attack stat, which is down there at 40, so that is not ideal. We're going to be focusing on trying to get some special attacks onto our Togetic, and then speed also quite bad down there at just 40. Another downside to Togetic is the fact that it doesn't have a great move pool, but we're going to start off here with the utility move in slot number 1 with Charm. It's going to lower the target's attack by 2, and this can potentially counter opponents that are using Curse, which is very common in the Gen 2 meta. Another option that you could possibly go with is Encore. The target repeats its last move for the next 3 to 6 turns to try to trap your opponent into a less than ideal move, and also potentially can force out a switch in those instances. But I think Charm is probably the better option to slot in. Both of these moves are learned through leveling up. Togetic learns that one natively at level 1, whereas Encore picked up at level 25. Moves number 2 and 4 are going to be our offensive attacks, both of them going off of the special attack where you have Fire Blast, 10% chance to burn the target, 120 power, 85% accurate. And the TM for Fire Blast can be picked up over at the Goldenrod Game Corner for 5,500 coin. Another offensive option, Psychic, 10% chance to lower the target's special defense by 1, 90 power, 100 accuracy. And that TM for Psychic, TM29, is going to be found over at the Celadon Game Corner. You can pick that one up for 3,500 coin. And even though Fire Blast and Psychic give you some diversified offensive options here, we're not getting a same type attack bonus on either of those. And then move number 3, slotting in another utility move for 5 turns, protects the user's party from status. And this is just a situation where there's not a ton of great moves to choose from to put on your Togetic in a competitive battling situation. So why not throw on something like a Safeguard to protect your party from status? And Safeguard also learned through leveling up, that one picked up at level 31. The item here, Leftovers, at the end of every turn, the holder restores 1/16 of its max HP. And this one can be picked up from a Wild Snorlax, from a trash bin in the Celadon City restaurant, and from trading Wild Clefable and Wild Snorlax from the first generation Pokemon games over to the Gen 2 games. And it's kind of an unfortunate situation, but Togetic just has a lot of negative things working against it that don't make it the ideal Pokemon to have in your competitive team, but nonetheless, those are the options that we have at hand. So I appreciate you guys stopping by for this video. Consider subscribing. And if you're looking for strong moveset builds on some better Gen 2 Pokemon, you can always catch those over at my YouTube channel.